Hi, in this video we'll see what is CloudFormation Stack. So to begin with, we look into an example that we want to launch an instance, or we want to have a virtual machine, and we want to install a web server on that virtual machine, and then we'll put a website in that web server in the proper folder, and we will have some associated policy which might be users, security, and so on. So all these things we can automate by using CloudFormation that we discussed earlier. For that, we write an instruction file which we call template in CloudFormation. That is called template file, where we just write the instruction that hey, CloudFormation, we need this, and that, and we give it to CloudFormation, and CloudFormation follows the instruction and it does the whole thing for us, sort of automating the task that we want to do instead of carrying out all the task and all the configuration manually. So all the things that we want, that we put in a template file, all the resources and services. Resources means the virtual server, the web server, the website the files related to the website that we want to launch, for example, and all the services or the policies. Everything is considered by AWS CloudFormation as one stack. So one single unit that is called a stack, and it is a placeholder. We can think of it as a placeholder where the defined things that we have defined, whatever we have defined in the template, deployed in one stack or in one confined area. So let's have an illustration to understand how a stack might look like. So this is our template file where we have written the instructions and gave it to CloudFormation. So CloudFormation, we can store the template on Bucket. We'll see what is Bucket in some other tutorial videos. For the time being, we can say that we can assume that, okay, we are going to store it somewhere in the cloud on AWS. Now, from the stored template, and because in this template we gave instruction that we are going to have a virtual machine. On that virtual machine, we will have a web server, and in that web server we'll have, let's say, some web pages or one web page, and for all those things we have some associated policies. And so this whole collection that is deployed, because before we come to this point when we were here, it was just a template file, but now things are being actualized. So we actually have the different things, resources and policies, services that we defined in the template file. So all these things that are actualized, that are deployed from a template file, is thought of being in a confined area which is known as stack. So this is a conceptual separation from one template to another template, which makes things to manage, and for other purposes it makes things easier. And of course, all the stacks that we have are attached to the template, because the template is the basis to make to develop or to deploy resources as one combined unit, which AWS calls a stack. So to sum up, a stack is the area, we can say a room where all the resources and everything that is deployed due to following the instruction in the template, they are thought of as a single unit, and that single unit is known as a stack in AWS. Thank you.